Welcome back to the Eclectic Pagan. Finally picked a name for my channel. I do too many things, so it's hard to narrow it down. So eclectic kind of suits me. Quick little update before I get started on what I wanted to do. But just a bit of an update on some of my new babies. That is red sunflower. There is 6 of them popping up now. My lavender. Those little green specks there, all coming up. No echinacea yet. And what else have I got? Nothing really in this. Oh, my tobacco has come up, but it's super, super tiny now. Let's see. Maybe I can take one of them. Yeah, they're super small. Oh, there they are. Little babies. There's about 8 of them in there. So that's going to be super lovely once it starts. And my corn, again, has gone completely insane, which is amazing. There's all sorts of roots and things underneath here, so I've stopped putting water in it, let these guys dry out a little bit. Same with my artichokes. I'm really, really happy with these because like I was saying before, if you watched my other video, I haven't grown these before, so this will be something new for me, which again, it's a plant, so I'm very excited about it. My partner was making fun of me the other day because I was literally squealing when I saw new little shoots coming out. Mustard greens are ridiculously happy. I'm not even sure how many there are in there, so that's lovely. I did check on my cantaloupe. The seeds have all split open, so they're going to be showing up pretty soon. Same with the sweet melon. Cauliflower, got little babies. Oh, there's 2. Hey, that one wasn't there yesterday. Awesome, and welcome to my little peat pot garden. Oh, that makes me so happy. I didn't even know that was there. Awesome. And nothing still from my little cuke melons. These little tiny, they look like fat miniature watermelons. But just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on the seeds before I put up another batch of kefir. Now, the last time that I did a batch, oh, and there's lots of bubbles in there. You can see them at the top, right? I'm not sure if you guys can see them, but they're solid. Let's see if I can get it better towards the window. No. Okay, so I won't waste your time looking at just kefir. That's really, oh, there's some. You can see there. They're all through here. So this is a super happy batch. Now I have dirty fingers. One of the reasons I wanted to do this batch is I believe in the last one when I first mixed the water, the sugar, the kefir grains, I also put the fruit in right away. It is literally a potato scenario. You can make it either way. Okay, so this one, all I had in it initially was the sugar, okay, the cane sugar, brown sugar. And again, I don't go to, specialty stores or buy like a $10 sugar that I'm essentially just going to dump in here and kill off. I bought plain old, brown sugar. It's cane sugar from the dollar store, spent a whole $1.50. Okay, so now I have more brown sugar. But the only thing that I had in this batch, a big gallon jug, was my kefir grains, which, used to be in here. Okay, my little, again, high-tech, fancy containers. But they don't fit in there anymore because they really like the food that I give them. So these are all the grains that I took out of there. This is a spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti sauce jar or something. Again, gifted to me from my partner's mom. Thank you so much. Look at all the bubbles. Very happy grains. But yeah, they do not fit in that container anymore. So I had to do some upgrading as far as that. So they're already strained out because, again, that's not really the interesting part of the video. So in this one, I've already strained out the grains. Okay, so they're back in their new home now. And there is a lid on it. Okay, because I'm going to put these in the fridge because it'll take me a couple days, to go through this. I do have some people that I'm going to be introducing to water kefir at work today. So the stuff that I have in the fridge is going to probably be done today. So I wanted to put up another batch. But this one, I'm going to put fruit into it for what's usually called a second ferment. Okay. And that is typically when the fruit and things is added. And I'm going to take the date that was... Actually, no, this one I hadn't used before. I had pulled this one out. Sorry. There's too many things in my brain. Something has to fall out. So, that, just real quick, okay? This is going to feed those grains while it sits in the fridge. Use, my high-tech special tools. Okay, just look at the bubbles. See, those things are so happy. And again, I use a stainless steel bowl. Stainless steel. Happy grains. They're huge grains. Okay, so stainless steel, again, is not the same as putting your grains into like a metal, mixing bowl or what have you. Stainless steel works just fine. Go ahead and use it. Now, for this round, I'm actually going to use, see, I've already peeled my whole lemon. Little spiral just because it looks funky when I dry it. But this one, I'm actually not going to dry the peel for teas and things, which is what I normally do. I'm going to... I don't know if you've watched my video on fermented sour lemons, but if you haven't, go check it out. These are so amazing to cook with. Oh my. Now, I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed. Because as it ferments, there we go, it is going to break down. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. There's a good shot. Huh, money shot right there. Okay, but the lemons are starting to come up above the juice in there. So I want to keep it in there. So I am simply going to take this. It's going to make a mess. I should have grabbed a plate. I know. I can use this. Let's hope it'll hold the weight. Now I'm going to push that right down. And it's going to spill over. That's okay. See? Okay, so I've shoved it in there so that all that's going to happen when I want those peppercorns to stay in there though. Don't mind losing the liquid, but keep those lovely spices in there doing their thing. Again, just as a refresher in this, as far as the flavoring for the lemons, I have dill from my yard, pink peppercorns, and shredded garlic. Now, I'm just going to hand tighten that. I didn't spill. Yay. Woohoo. Stop the press is called. Oh, nope. Okay, maybe not. That's just a little spill. Hardly counts. Okay, so I put the lid back on there, and that will continue to ferment. Again, from the other video, that needs to sit for at least a month before eating them. But back to our regularly scheduled program. Now, I'm going to switch hands here just because now I've got all the salt and things from it. And this is so quick. There's really no point in stopping this while I go wash my hands. So for this, I have a cut up lemon. Okay, I've taken the seeds out. Okay, I do remove most of the peel. The vitamins and everything in the peel are incredible, but if by chance my life, which it usually does, goes crazy and I have to leave it for another day, I don't want the water kefir getting bitter, and I do find if I leave the peels on, that's what happens. So I'm just going to plunk these in here. Literally, plunk. That's what it sounded like. Now, what I'm also putting in, oh, one already fell in, is dried hibiscus flowers or sorrel flowers. Okay? It gives a beautiful color to the kefir. See, now that the food's done, I can use my regular hand and just stir that in. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it. It's already reacting with the... Oh, I love that sound. Okay, that tells me it's really happy. But, like I was saying before, you know, you can add the fruit in it in your first ferment, okay, with the grains, because it also helps to feed the grains, so that's fine. Or you can wait, okay, and do it with your second ferment, which is when you remove the grains, put them back in a container to put them in the fridge to slow them the heck down because they're kind of, oh wow, that's poking up already. Or, you know, make another batch if you want. But like I said, this gallon jug will last me a few days at least. Like I said before, I don't bother with pop because this is so much more tasty. But I mean, just the color already is so pretty. And the kefir is going to take on the color of those hibiscus flowers. Okay. And these are actually from a friend's plant. I used to have a very large hibiscus, and the neighborhood animals decided that they liked it better, so they kind of killed it off. But we'll check back in a day or two, okay, once this is all ready. Okay, and I do seal this up completely, right? Like I might actually add a little more kefir in here just because I don't, like, I want it really fizzy, so I don't want a whole bunch of room. This isn't too bad, but it will produce something nice and fizzy, but I really, really like the fizz. So I'll either leave it for at least 2 days, maybe 3, or I will top it off with some kefir that's already in the fridge so that there's not enough room. But I just wanted to give you a quick peek at, you know, a different way of doing it. Well, I guess it's not actually different if most people are doing it. I tend to be the different one. But yeah, so it works either way. You can put the fruit in with your grains in the first ferment or wait to do it after. There's really no right or wrong. And again, if you're using a stainless steel bowl, that's fine. Nobody's going to die. You know, if you're using a stainless steel strainer, that's fine too. Nothing's going to die. I would kind of question it if it wasn't stainless steel. Okay, if you don't have stainless steel, go with plastic just to be safe. But I find my plastic stuff tends to get beat up pretty bad, so I do love my stainless steel. But again, just a super quick. Oh, actually, I forgot one thing. In my other video, this is kind of an all-around update. Now, in my other video, when I was talking about buying store-bought things, like I said, I'm not really sure what's going on with the seeds from the store-bought cucumber. I'm thinking I'll just take a peek real quick at one of them here and show you. It's hard to do while I'm looking through my camera, but see, like, here's one of the little seeds, and they're so tiny, right? I wasn't even thinking these were mature enough to plant, but trying them anyway. They're not expanding. They're not doing much of anything. So I'm thinking either too much of the actual food had been bred out of them, or they're just really taking their time. But I'll put it back in the dirt just in case. And I will pick up another cucumber just for the purpose of planting the seeds. I'm weird that way. But what I also did the other day is took a piece of a tomato, like a slice of tomato, and I just left it here to dry. So, I mean, it's not the prettiest looking thing, but I did have the foresight to remove a bunch of seeds before it totally dried, and I just put it on a piece of paper towel, okay? Little piece of paper towel. You take this piece of paper towel with all the seeds stuck on it, they're not moving, put it in your garden. Put it in your garden. It'll grow. I have some wild cranberry seeds Here's a whole one. But wild cranberry seeds I'm also going to be putting in a pot and seeing what happens with those as well. Till next time, thanks for showing up. Love and light always. Bye-bye.